Hello viewers, today we are going to talk about decentralization. It is the very important topic on management. Come, let's understand the meaning and definition of decentralization. First, I have to explain meaning of decentralization. It means decentralization is a systematic distribution of decision-making authority by top management to the lower level managers. In a decentralized organization, top level manager retain authority for taking major decisions like policy, formulation, coordination, controlling, etc., and delegate rest of the authority to the lower level manager. Then definition of decentralization. Henry Fayol said to be everything which goes to increase the importance of a subordinate's role is decentralization, and everything that goes to reduce it is centralization. That is meaning of decentralization and definition of decentralization. Then advantages of decentralization. There are 7 advantages of decentralization. First one, relief to the top level manager. It means the decentralization of authority provides relief to the top manager as their workload is reduced. They can concentrate on major issue by delegating routine operation decisions to subordinate. And second one is quick decision making. It is decentralization leads to faster decision making at the lower level because most decisions do not have to be referred to the top level, and the subordinate who are closest to the problem will be in a better position to make good decision with promptness. And the third one is development of professional manager. The decentralization allow for development of a professional manager to handle actual responsibility, and handling actual responsibility is considered to be basic way for acquiring and improving managerial skill. And the fourth point is improve employee motivation. It is the important advantage of fourth one. The decentralization enhance the level of motivation and a commitment of employees for the organization as the individual at the lower level are given authority to take decision. Next, facilitate growth. The decentralization provides greater autonomy for the lower level manager. This allows them to function in a manner which is best suited to the department and promote a sense of competition. Hence, the productivity level of the organization can be increased by providing for growth and development. And the sixth one is effective control. Under decentralized setup, it is easy to establish standard for a measurement of actual performance of the operation. The result can be compared with standard more quickly, and fastly decision can be taken. The last point is flexibility in adapting to change in environment. It means the decentralized structure is able to adapt to change in the environment due to the ability of the lower level manager to quickly respond to the requirement of customer, supplier, competitor, etc. Next, disadvantages of decentralization. There are 7 disadvantages of decentralization. First one, costly. In decentralization, the operating cost of the organization increases because there is duplication of management function in various departments. That means costly. Then second one is difficult in controlling. It is very important point of decentralization. In the decentralized organization, department or units become autonomous and self-sustained. Hence, there is a difficulty in controlling the departments. And the third point is problem of coordination. The wide dispersal of decision making authority under a decentralized setup create the problem of coordination among the various departments. Lack of uniformity. It means the decentralization, each department formulate their own policies and procedure, hence there is no uniformity in operation and may lead to inconsistency. Then fifth one is lack of competent manager. It means the decentralized cannot be effective when there are sufficient competent manager at the lower level of the organization. And sixth one is not suitable for small organization. The decentralization requires both product lines to create autonomy. Hence, it is not possible for small organizations which operate with narrow product lines. And last point is external factor. That decentralization is not possible when a company is subject to the large number of uncertainties due to external factors such as market condition, government intervention, trade union movements, etc. Thank you.